super nostalgic for my college days.
There's a gas shortage, which means Ubers are ridiculously expensive.
So 2020 was a crazy year, and in the midst of that, I completed my bachelor's degree. I was supposed to graduate in the May of 2020 and have a celebration. Instead, we got sort of a virtual diploma, and it was really underwhelming. So this year I'm really excited to go back to my campus where we were sort of chased off in March of 2020, take some photos, see my friends, and just have a good time and finally have closure on that chapter of my life. Current state of my junk. I've had all of this for like 3 days and have not put it in the box, so here we go. Last night I got to the Airbnb from the airport at like 11, and then me and my friends were just up talking until like 3. A lot of them I haven't seen in over a year, so there was a lot to catch up on. A lot of them are still sleeping now, so I came out for a walk. We booked our Airbnb really close to Piedmont Park, which is a lovely greenery near Midtown, and I just feel super nostalgic being here. Also, I look a little rough, but I'm going to get my eyebrows done, which is why I didn't put on any makeup. I think because I grew up in New Jersey, in the suburbs, I always had this very magical and mythical idea of living in a city. And when I moved to Emory and was living in Atlanta, I just never really felt like I got to experience that. And none of that was really Atlanta's fault. It was completely because my own imagination had gone wild and had unrecognizable expectations. So I'm really glad to be back here and just giving Atlanta the love that it deserves, even though it's like a year late and I'm now living in a very different city. I'm thankful to be here, and I feel super nostalgic for my college days and when I used to come out here. Really happy with the way my eyebrows turned out, and she was super gentle. Now I'm heading back to the Airbnb, and we'll see what my friends are up to now.
What's there to say? There's nothing but space in between you and I. It's okay that we change, but it feels kinda strange that you're not in my life. You're the only one that saves me when I'm alone. You're the only love that I've ever known. But we turn into a flower that never grows. I was hiding like the moonlight that never shows. I should've told you that I loved you. One more time, one more time, one more time. I should've told you that I loved you. One more time, one more time, one more time. I should've told you that I loved you every night. Oh, that's on my mind. I should've told you that I loved you one more time, one more time.
Just had dinner with two of my friends. I'm now on my way to get dessert with another friend. I feel so hectic because I'm trying to do so many things and see so many people in the 3 or 4 days that I'm here, and I feel really overwhelmed and I'm like running everywhere. Also, there's a gas shortage, which means Ubers are ridiculously expensive, and I paid almost $40 to get to campus from Midtown, which is crazy, and I have to run. Okay, bye.
Alright, this is the gown reveal. Cap and gown reveal. We're walking to our pictures. 우리 엄마 오늘 딸의 졸업식인데 무슨 필링이 있습니까?
어제 인터뷰까지.
네, 인터뷰까지 하겠습니다.
네, 엄마 너무 해피합니다. 다 끝나서.
우리 아빠는?
I'm happy too.
Yeah.
She made it.
Okay, so we just took pictures at the hill, at the circle, and then now we're at the administration building. I think we have about 30 minutes left with the photographer, and it's quite sunny right now, so it's hard to get good pictures with too much sunlight. So we're excited for these to know how it will show up. Okay, now we got a family photo with the three of them. And we have nice shade here, so this is an ideal spot for us. And Sue and I just took our sister shot.
I'll do some more.
Back it.
1, 2,
Lots of
3. Let me do some more.
closed smiles, no teeth for now.
2, 3.
Shout out to June for making me and my family look awesome. I will link his Instagram down below for anyone in the Atlanta area. And now is a section of places that I cry on campus. Number 1, we have right behind the Cannon Chapel. They put this picnic bench here a couple of years ago, and I had lunch and cried here. Apparently there was a service going on and people saw me, so that was a lot of fun. Plus there's squirrels, so extra bonus. Number 2 is right behind Callaway. This entrance isn't as popular, so it's pretty quiet. I used to sit here and write code and eat my tacos and cry. This building is so beautiful. They have the marbling on the outside and the roof is really nice. It has that green color. And yeah, it's just a great place to cry and eat lunch and write a paper. Number 3 is between Tar Button and Modern Languages building. I took this picture here and subsequently cried.
What do I have to say to keep you by my side? How to start in a liquefy? Need you here to tell me that I'll be okay. Maybe 1, loving 2, and now it's 3 a.m. Thinking what if it's you and me at the end, maybe we'll be.
So I had to cut out a big chunk of the back half of this vlog, mainly because I didn't film that much, but also because I was just hysterical, emotional, crying for a lot of it. I think being at school, seeing my friends, and being in Atlanta just made me super nostalgic, and I was just crying all the time. It was really important for me to get closure, but I think that also opened up a lot of the wounds I had from being sort of chased off school, not really having a great graduation, and not knowing when I'd see my friends again, not getting a proper goodbye. And so having this moment was really just an emotional and heartfelt time. I'd like to make a full video later about all the things I learned since graduating, but one thing was just very apparent to me while I was at school with my friends this past week was just that everything that I worried about in college has little or no impact on me right now. The things that my friends and I would cry over and pull our hair out about, I can't even remember most of it anymore. And I think that's an important part of growing up, and I hope a year from now I can't even remember my anxieties that I have currently. When you're in college, every little thing feels like a do or die, and now I honestly can say how ridiculous that all was. I wouldn't change a thing. I think college is such a special experience, and I'm so thankful that I got to have such a positive time and make such incredible friends. I hated the fact that this past year was so hectic and I didn't know when I would see my friends again. But hopefully moving forward, I'm able to see them more often, and that would just bring me such joy. I also hope I can go to Atlanta more often. Even though I complained about it consistently while I was in college, I think it has such a big piece of my heart. I know that I'm always going to be thinking about it wherever I am in the world. A huge shout out to my parents who allowed me to go to the college of my dreams, my awesome friends who made that experience worth it and this trip really awesome, and honestly to 18-year-old me who just took the leap of faith and went to Emory. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.